Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for this video. It is a review video and I have been waiting to do this video for a long time because I wanted to have all the facts about this wonderful The Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula, and I have been using this for about a month and I'm so excited, and I think I have a pretty good grasp on this foundation so I can give you guys the best review possible. We're gonna get to it, but first of all, before I go into the actual review, I want to talk about this palette a little bit. It is an Ace Beauty Grandiose palette from Ace Beauty. That's not the name of the palette. So Grandiose palette from Ace Beauty, and it looks like this, and this is what I'm wearing today in my eye. And I just want to say that it is an amazing palette. I am gonna put a link to it down below, and so you guys can check it out because I definitely recommend this palette. The colors are awesome, it's easy to use, and I love this palette. So I'm gonna link this down below. So I just wanted to point that out and kind of tell you guys what I am wearing on my eyes today. Okay, so the review is for this The Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula, and I have been using this for about a month, since the beginning of December, and I like it a lot. I like this foundation a lot. So I have used it with a lot of different ways. So I've used it with primer, without primer, setting it, not setting it, doing just one, because usually I put like two layers. I think I'm gonna wear 2 layers of foundation. With this I have used it with one, with multiple, but I love it. Okay, so it is a long wearing foundation. It says it brightens the complex. It has an SPF of 20, and it says it's for all skin types. Definitely think it's more of a, it can make you a little bit oily. I am a very oily person, so it does kind of can make you a little bit oily, but if you set it with some powder, it does work very well and it doesn't look weird. Like I said, I've tried it with primer and without primer. Definitely like it more with primer, but I use primer with any foundation, so that might be also why I like it more with primer. I felt like it was it wore longer with the primer. So this is what it looks like when you open it. I am still not a huge fan of this little like applicator, but it's kind of grown on me. I mean, I know some people say that it like has bacteria and all this stuff on it, but I mean, I don't think I have too much bacteria on my face. If I do, that's probably bad. But I don't mind the applicator anymore. At first I was a little iffy about it. I was like, oh, it grew on me. So of course you can always use like a little plate or something, like a little palette to like put it on if you don't want to use the applicator. But overall I didn't mind it that much. Okay, so the texture of this, the coverage of this, I definitely believe it's medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it up, which is what I do, like you guys know already if you've seen any other of my videos. I am a foundation girl. I put on foundation like there's no tomorrow. So I like full coverage, and I like layering it on. Even if the foundation is full coverage, I'm most likely gonna put more on top of it. So I did like this because it definitely gave me like the option to layer on like I usually like to do. So I really like that. I've worn this for a whole day and it did stay intact, and honestly, like at the end of the days that I did wear it for like a long time, when I took it off, I don't know, but my face just felt good. Like sometimes when you take off foundation, you feel like grimy and like dirty and gross, and you like automatically want to wash your face. That's kind of how I feel with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Let's see. This one. Every time I take this off, I feel like I need to wash my face. Like, I need to wash it. But with this, I don't know, my face feels healthy. It feels okay. My pores don't feel filled up and gross. So I don't know, I really, there is hairs all over the place. Okay. I do like this foundation like that too. I have tried putting it on with a beauty sponge from Real Techniques and with a foundation brush, and both times I did like it. With a beauty sponge, the coverage of course is a little bit lighter because the sponge kind of keeps your product in the sponge. That's how sponges work. So I definitely have to cake on a little bit more with the sponge, but it blends out beautifully with the sponge. And with a brush, it's definitely a lot more coverage when you first like stipple it on or like start blending it out. It definitely has more coverage, and I found that I had to put it on less after with a brush. And I'll show you guys the brush that I used. I even have it on here. So this is the Quivange brush, is what I used to put it on. I did like it. Like I said, it's a lot more coverage when you put it on like that. And then of course the Real Techniques beauty sponge. Usually I do go with a sponge and not the brush, but of course for the review I wanted to try different things. Another thing that the reason that I picked up this was because somebody commented in one of my videos because I tried the transfer proof CoverGirl foundation and I didn't like it because it's not transfer proof. So this person that commented on my video said that if I wanted to try something transfer proof, to try the Healthy Foundation by Physicians formula, which I automatically went and got it just because like transfer proof kind of like was a big deal to me because of my work. I am a server. I wear a black shirt with a collar. My foundations always transfer onto the collar and I think it looks disgusting, and I hate serving like that, but I always wear makeup to work. So I was trying really hard to look for a foundation that's not gonna do that and make me look disgusting and dirty. So I picked this up and I have been wearing it to work, and of course through the holidays has been a busy time. So this is a lot better than any of the other foundations. This does not transfer nearly as bad as any of the other foundations that I've had. It does not, because the other foundations leave like a film on my collar, like it's pretty gross. And I'm sure it's because the sweat, the work, the rubbing and everything. So I don't know, I was really happy. I thank this person that recommended this to me because it's been automatically my go-to foundation when I go to work. I'm on the Physicians Formula website and there's 16 shades, which is not bad. I mean, I know a lot of companies are having a lot wider shade range for foundations, but they have pretty light shades all the way up to pretty deep shades. So that seems really good to me. So it says it's long-wearing, buildable, breathable foundation that provides a lightweight, medium coverage with a healthy satin finish. It is definitely a satin finish. If you're an oily person, you need to set this foundation. Like me, I always have to set it because if I don't, and I have worn it when I don't, and I look super oily, like a greased chicken. So all high-like reviews, and I totally agree with all of these reviews. Oh, why didn't I exit out of it? So, like I said, it has an SPF of 20, and I was a little bit afraid because SPF sometimes breaks me out, but it didn't in this foundation, which I was really happy about. Definitely did not break me out at all. What else? Oh, the fragrance-free thing. It says it's fragrance-free, but it smells like paint thinner, just like this one. I don't love the smell, but you know what? I can deal with it if it's a good foundation. And it actually makes my skin feel good, so. I think that is it for my review today. I do love this foundation. It is definitely a yes from me, and I hope you guys try it and you liked this review. Thank you so much for watching.